Hello one and all, and welcome to this week's Friends of Holmer Lake and Madbrooks Wildlife Watch.
Starting with the weather, something us Brits all like to talk about. We started the week with clear skies which brought colder temperatures, but brilliant sunshine has slowly been replaced by warmer temperatures, more cloud cover, and let's be honest, a much wetter outlook.
That doesn't mean that our wildlife hasn't been busy and out and about.
Almost denoting spring is around the corner, song thrushes have returned to our ancient woodlands and started calling. Elsewhere in the woods, there seems to be the presence of a more unusual visitor.
These are our elder trees based down at Holmer Lake, and this is a seed pod which is out in winter. Now these pods, a pine cone like structure, have seeds inside which have long been known as a food source for tit species and finch species and some other winter visitors.
Nobody was more surprised than me to see redpolls, a small flock, feeding among these trees alongside blue tits and grey tits on the seeds above me.
Redpolls are an incredibly rare sight throughout most of the United Kingdom, but particularly in this area of England where they are very few and far between. Now, put it into perspective, we have a lot of migrating birds which transfer themselves around throughout the different seasons. Cuckoos, which is another one of our lesser seen species now, migrate in the summer to these borders in the numbers of around 15,000. Redpolls, who come over the winter, the numbers they migrate in can be as little as 300. So to see them at all is very, very rare. To see them in this area is even rarer. And we're encouraging anyone that might have seen these birds, this small flock of birds, while it was in this locality, whether it is still in this locality or not, I'm really not sure. But if you have sighted them, or you think you have sighted them, or even better, you've got a picture of them, and we can use that as a confirmed sighting, please do get in touch because we're very happy to hear from you. Thank you. Now for our final update on this week's bulletin, I bring us to our ancient woodlands where I will show you one of our camera traps. Now we use these to monitor the wildlife which comes through this area, and in particular in recent times we've been using them to track the movements and the habits and the health of our resident foxes. Now, positioning these camera traps is sometimes helped by the use of putting scraps out to entice our visitors into areas where we can have a proper close look at them and their health. Now, the food that's been put out for our foxes in particular doesn't always reach its intended target.
Now it's worth noting some of the scraps do get through, and we have photographed and videoed some of our foxes looking extremely healthy. However, the cats here, using their survival instincts and, let's be honest, blatant greed, aren't here to be outdone. Some of these snacking on roadkill, raw meat, cooked meat, or whatever else we leave out for the foxes.
That is all from me for this week's bulletin. Thank you very much if you've tuned in. Please do share with anyone that you feel would like to see this, particularly if those people are currently forced to stay inside because of travel restrictions or they've had to self-isolate, because we want to bring the wildlife from us to them. Other than that, guys, stay safe, stay well, be kind to each other, and we look forward to posting out another update next week. Thank you for tuning in. Speak soon.